Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. Now let's take a look at the starters. D-Wade out there. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Manning in at the 3. And for the Cavaliers, they've got LeBron James. Kevin Love out there with Tristan Thompson. Then it's Kyrie Irving and Smith in at the 2 spot. And it's the Cavaliers to start out. Irving with the ball. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Drills the three-pointer.
And entering the league, Magic was an average shooter at best. Has worked extremely hard to improve that facet of his game.
LeBron passes to Irving. Over Johnson. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
You know, guys, if they're inside, that shot probably gets blocked. But from mid-range, I mean, he's able to get it off over the bigger defender there.
Now, here's Bull. LeBron right side. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, you got to do more than that to stop LeBron. I mean, he's strong, and when he gets up ahead of steam, he's a freight train.
And really, few guys in the league are more unique than Bobo. Has length for days, but needs to add a tremendous amount of strength to guard his natural positions.
Now here's Wade after LeBron James's miss. And so just over a minute and a half played. Smith dishes to Thompson, and it's blocked. And here is Johnson. Johnson double teamed. Here's LeBron, and the rejection by Love. Clock at 4. Johnson, the pass to Bull. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson.
Kevin, I tell you what, the peripheral vision, the court awareness of Johnson, this guy always knows when one of his teammates is open.
Now, here is Irving. And talking about Bull, his dad, Manute Bull, was known for his defense. That is not the case for his son.
Well, they're two completely different types of players. Bobo's game is about skill. He can handle, he can shoot. And for someone who's 7'2", he's a tremendous playmaker.
And out of bounds, the Cavaliers will take it. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Channing Frye's checked in for Thompson. And it's Amon Shumpert in for Smith. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Irving surveying the floor. Pass to LeBron. And another miss by Cleveland. New Orleans leading by 5. Olajuwon kicks to Irving. Free throw line jump shot. Another one falls for New Orleans.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Timeout is called to the game for the Cavaliers.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Cleveland trails by 7. James has a two-pointer. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Well, they say players are made in the summertime, and that's Jimmy Butler's favorite time of year. He calls it grimy season, gets out in the country and puts in that work.
Free throw, good Butler.
And, you know, you can see and even feel the drive and passion Butler plays with. He's an effective two-way player who just loves to compete.
And so Butler nails both of them.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
And so James will bring it up for the Cavaliers. 9-point game. Fry finds James. Here's Fry. LeBron outside. Outsider. Clock. Steps back and fires. Good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Trying to get something going, and the layup good by Love.
Boy, Love is really good at getting inside the paint. Establishing position, has an excellent feel for how to score around the basket.
And the rejection by Love. And a deep three from Irving. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's New Orleans in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Right back after this break. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And before we move on, I think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans.
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
So for New Orleans right now, Harper's out there with Irving. Then it's Anthony. Then it's Olajuwon. And it's Reed in at the 3 spot. New Orleans leading by 9. It's Anthony with the drive. His second shot goes in, off to a good start. 2 for 2.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Now, here is Irving. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Anthony. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Anthony's gone a perfect 3 for 3 so far. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
It's good, and the New Orleans lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from LeBron.
Not going to miss many chances from that range. That's LeBron's wheelhouse there.
Harper against Irving. Harper's shot's good.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Smith comes in for LeBron. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Outside Irving. This one for 3, and there's Shumpert. That's good on the assist by Irving. Shumpert's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Wade against Irving. Wade drives in, and it's Wade with the jam.
And, you know, Wade doesn't mess around when he's driving inside now. Exceptional at taking off from the launching pad and flying in for the dunk.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Cleveland trails by 12. On the wing, Irving. Wade is covering, and it's Irving missing.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contribution.
2 points. That one goes. Bulls got the lead up to 14 now for...
Yeah, inside, Bull does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
For three, Smith. Doesn't go for him. And New Orleans will come the other way. And LeBron James Clark climbing the all-time scoring list. Last season passing Michael Jordan. This season, Kobe Bryant. Clark, any chance LeBron someday passes another Laker great, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, for the most career points in NBA history?
I think it's simply a matter of his health, because if he stays healthy, then it's not if, but when. By the time his contract runs out, guys, in 2022, he'll be right in that neighborhood of my all-time favorite player, and I think the greatest player to play, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Terry Johnson.
59 seconds left to play here in the half. Shumpert, and another miss by Cleveland.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
Here's Love, and Love throws it.
I got a pizza in the oven, one piece.
Make no mistake, this left-wing cultural revolution is designed to overthrow the American revolution.
Well, I'm not working.
I need
So
$10
doing, they would destroy the very
and I
civilization
need
I ain't got no money. Well, I got this money to get us some more weed and stuff, but not, I get paid Thursday morning though. So you I still get a check here for the 2 days. So you don't want half of my pizza?
To make this possible,
good.
they are
I know we gotta eat our food, but you know, baby, you know, that jelly.
I'm waiting for the best.
Yeah,
The only one I like is the strawberry preserve.
Is the preserve.
Yeah.
2 grape and 1 strawberry.
2 nasty grapes.
You still got them biscuits up in there, and your cheese stuff. I don't know your mom to bring for me for my child to watch. She might bring me some pizza from Little Caesars. Because remember, Noah's closed all week. I should have told her about Bros because they cheap. It's on the side. But it's too much from across town.
Our economy and our schools created the world's first and the greatest educated middle class. Our engineers and our scientists invented the airplane and the transistor and virtually everything else in modern life. They also transformed agriculture. They ended famine on Our richest citizens became famous not for the palaces they built to themselves, but for the philanthropy they gave to others. Andrew Carnegie built countless libraries for the poor. John D. Rockefeller eradicated hookworm in the South. These are not the deeds of an evil country. They're the accomplishments of a great country. Yet, as the president pointed out, American school children learn virtually none of this. Instead, our curricula have become a toxic mix of lies and omission, all of it designed to poison our children against the country that formed them.
against every law of society and nature. Our children are taught in school to hate their own country and to believe that the men and women who built it were not heroes but
that bitch all the way too.
villains.
That's a combination. You got your barbecue sauce?
Radical view of American history
You got it?
is a web of lies. All perspective is removed. Every virtue is obscured. Every motive is twisted. Every fact is distorted. And every flaw is magnified until the history is purged and the record is disfigured beyond all recognition.
Every word of that is true. You have kids in school, you know, it may even be understated. What is happening in our classrooms right now in 2020 is a crime. It is long past time that the sitting president said so. And then Trump kept saying, toward the end of his speech, he defended the core promise of America, the principle it was founded on. The only principle to allow America to survive going forward, the nation where all citizens are equal for birth, and as a result, equal rights and equal protection under the law. In America, our Declaration of Independence
men and women of law enforcement. We will never abolish our police or our great Second Amendment, which gives us the right to keep and bear arms. We believe that our children should be taught to love their country, honor their history, and respect our great American flag. We stand tall, we stand proud, and we only kneel to Almighty God. This is who we are. This is what we believe. And these are the values that will guide us as we strive to build an even better and greater future.
We almost never play sound bites that are that long. Politicians rarely give speeches worthy of most of what they say is garbage and goes unrepeated. But Friday's address at Mount Rushmore was probably the single best speech Donald Trump has ever given. It was a roadmap for his re-election message, but more than that, it was a roadmap for the country itself. Equality, decency, pride in our nation. Those were the themes. Naturally, the liars on television deeply hated every word of it.
There's really a myth of America, that this idea that America treated people well, that they treated men and women equally, that we founded this country just by our own wit. That is actually a lie. And much of American political propaganda over the course of our history has tried to completely erase, ignore, lie about the ugly parts of our history.
Mount Rushmore isn't exactly the innocent ode to our founding fathers as described in our textbooks, and it's high time we disrupt that false narrative that far too many people believe. Here we are, celebrating the birth of a nation, independence for white men, at a site described by one Native American activist as, quote, a symbol of white supremacy.
If you spent the rest of your life trying to locate, to identify the worst people in this country, 330 million, you couldn't get a pure distillation of what you just saw. These people are liars. They're the same people who spent the last month telling you that the riots you saw live on television were actually peaceful protests against racism. That was a lie. They knew it was a lie when they said it, but they said it anyway in order to undermine a country that they hate. Yes, hate. America deserves to be in flames. That is their view. This weekend, they said it essentially out loud. Mount Rushmore, they told us, must go. It is illegitimate, just like the nation is celebrating.
President Trump will be at Mount Rushmore, where he'll be standing in front of the monument to slave owners and on land wrestled away from Native Americans.
With these founding fathers, with these monuments that we don't want to forget, what do we do with them? Maybe they don't stand in the town square, but should they stand anywhere? Should we demolish them? It's been polluted. It's been desecrated by putting these slave-owning, racist, horrible white men in 60-foot statues on this wall.
When you look at this place, this land, the Black Hills, the history is a dark one.
But it's not just the land that has been stolen in a place like Mount Rushmore and the Black Hills. It's the theft of history, the theft of the narrative.
It's worth reminding folks that the man who carved the monument behind me had deep ties to the KKK.
The mother of all photo ops, Mount Rushmore. You know why this president just can't resist going there.
So Mount Rushmore is now a symbol of evil, just like your nation. Where's this all going? As writer Matt Taibbi put it, quote, CNN even put independent in quotes when describing the holiday. This will end with Wolf Blitzer dressed in a dashiki, pulling the switch to dynamite the Statue of Liberty, end quote. It's pretty funny, but suddenly it's getting easier to imagine that happening. On the morning of July 4th, the Washington Post summarized the president's speech in one clip sequence that was played this way, quote, President Trump's unyielding Confederate symbol and the legacy of white crystallized by his harsh denunciation of the racial justice movement Friday night at Mount Rushmore has unnerved Republicans who have long enabled them. For real. That was not an opinion piece, by the way, on the op-ed page. It was a news story written by two Washington Post reporters. They described the president's defense of equality under the law as, quote, Trump's push to amplify racism. Jeff Bezos' new statement. Local politicians joined the chorus. The mayor of Nashville canceled the city's 4th of July fireworks, but allowed BLM protests to continue unimpeded. In Richmond, city officials Meanwhile, the statue of mass murderer Vladimir Lenin stands totally unmolested in the city of Seattle tonight. Officials there see nothing provocative about it. So where's Joe Biden on all of this as the revolution continues? Hey, Biden's supposed to be a moderate, remember? That was his chief appeal. But there was nothing moderate about Biden's 4th of July statement. Instead, it was a full-throated attack on the United States.
Our country was founded on an idea. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal. Never lived up to it. Jefferson himself did. He held slaves, women were excluded. American history is no fairy tale. It's been a constant push and pull between two parts of our character. The idea that all men and women, all people are created equal, and the racism that's transpired. We have a chance to rip the roots of systemic racism out of this country.
That's your 4th of July message? Systemic racism? Something you can't even define, that has no real definition? Really? Wagging your finger in the face of the nation that promoted someone as mediocre as you to the position you currently hold? This is the man who could soon be our figurehead. But how about the actual presidential candidate, whoever Biden picks as his VP running mate? Senator Tammy Duckworth of Illinois is a top contender. You're not supposed to criticize Tammy Duckworth in any way because she once served in the military. Most people would ignore her. But when Duckworth does speak in public, you're reminded what a deeply silly and unimpressive person she is. Here's Tammy Duckworth from the weekend telling us it's time to get rid of George Washington.
I know that you support changing the name of military bases named after Confederate leaders, but there are leaders like George Washington and Thomas Jefferson who were slave owners, and some people are demanding that their monuments come down too. So, in your view, where does it end? Should statues, for example, of George Washington come down?
Well, let me just say that we should start off by having a national dialogue on it at some point.
National dialogue, please. They're not looking for any kind of colloquy. What they want is a soliloquy. We speak, you shut up and listen. So what to make of all of this? Well, it's long been considered out of bounds to question a person's patriotism. It's a very strong charge. I'll try not to ever. In the face of all of this, these people actually hate America. There's no longer a question about that. And yet, paradoxically, at the same time, they desperately want to control America more than anything. And that leads to the most basic of all questions. Can you really lead a country that you hate?
And Irving is comfortable running the offense. When a teammate's open, he's quick to whip it around and get him a good look.
Now here's Johnson. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Outside jumper. Passes to Thompson. Irving from long range. And the rebound goes to Jason Terry.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Really well done there, just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
That one drops for him.
Yeah, watching Johnson exert his will down low now, using his height and quick release quite well inside.
And so it's New Orleans sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll return shortly. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been quite a game for Bol Bol.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, we've got J.R. Smith. LeBron James is out there with Kevin Love. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Thompson in at the 5 down low. Irving can't hit. New Orleans leading by 16. Manning the pass to Bull. Dishes to Johnson. Shoots from the corner, and it's New Orleans scoring again.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's Irving after match.